Hey y'all, this is AB on AB, and we are the Pilot Knob State Historic Site. This is the Battle of Pilot Knob, or as you may have heard of it, Fort Davidson. And here's the visitor center. Right over here, you can see the remnants of the fort. Just a little background about this, for those of you who don't know. This battle was fought in late 1864. General Sterling Price and his Army of Missouri was on one of its forays into Missouri from the state of Arkansas. And they decided that they were going to take St. Louis. However, they were going to stop here along the way and try to capture the garrison at Fort Davidson. It was headed by Brigadier General Thomas Ewing, the very same Thomas Ewing who fought at Vicksburg and was a foster brother and brother-in-law of William T. Sherman. So imagine that for some interesting family dynamics around the dinner table. And so it was about 1,400 man garrison here at the fort. It's kind of at the ends of the earth even today. And Sterling Price had an army of about 9,000 men, and many of the guys that you recognize names that fought out here in the West, John Marmaduke, Cabell, and others are here on the Confederate side. And so they come to the town of Ironton and they capture it. James Wilson is here, of all people, and you guys probably recognize that name. He was the cavalry leader for Grant, and that guy just really got around somehow. I mean, he just was always out and about. Fought in the West, fought in the East, seemed to be all over the place. And so here's a map here at the site showing how Sterling Price and his men got here. And this takes place in September of 1864. And really what ends up happening is Sterling Price and his army are soundly beaten back on the first day, taking heavy casualties as they attempt to storm the fort. And then that night, Ewing and the garrison actually march out past the sleeping Confederate troops, kind of similar to Spring Hill, actually. Just not quite as grand a scale. They march out past the sleeping Confederate troops. A small remnant is left behind. They blow up the fort. The sound is heard for 20 miles around, and even those guys slip away. And Price is upset because it costs his army about 500 casualties here and keeps him from being able to take St. Louis. And if we can get inside that fort in a minute, I'll come back with some video.